Is your space in desperate need of a bougie but budget-friendly upgrade? If it is, you're in the right spot because I too have a space that was in desperate need of a feminine, flirty, floral upgrade. I wasn't trying to spend ridiculous, crippling amounts of money on it. For just about $100, I did this DIY that I'm going to share with you today that I think is going to turn your space into a floral, feminine, rococo dream. Let me know what you think. I'm going to show you in the video. Okay, are you ready? Okay. Hey sugar, I'm the Black Magnolia, your favorite bougie babe, bringing you all your bougie but budget-friendly tips and faves and a little bit of everything in between. Today is more of the in-between. I love making my space feel curated and beautiful and like me, but sometimes that can cost a lot of money because I'm an expensive kind of a girl. However, I am also a girl who likes to be frugal as well as fabulous, and I like to keep my money in my pocket as often as I can. I wanted to do something that added a little bit of floral femininity to my space. I repapered the wall back here. I don't know if you've watched any of my other older videos. You may have seen that I had a different kind of floral wallpaper on here, and I changed it to this more pink, red, fuchsia-y kind of a color. Painted my space and then kept my same wall coverings that I had. Added a few other like little elements here and there. This little piece of art that you see right there. That was, I think, like $5.99 at Hobby Lobby. And a few other things that I added into the space, but it was feeling very unfinished to me. And I decided I needed something more. But everything that I saw that I could just buy off of the internet was not it was not it. I have a piece of furniture, a shelf that I wanted to put something lovely on that I thought would add in and tie in the colors in the room together with it. But it's a very fragile shelf. It used to be the top of an old antique piano that somebody cut off and turned into this lovely shelf. I saw it in an antique store and it had to come home with me. And I've had it probably for about, I want to say 3 years now, and it's just kind of hung here on the wall like blank and bare. And once I painted everything and the contrast between the two pinks in it, I just knew that there was something beautiful that I could do with it. And so this is what I did. And I'll give you kind of a breakdown of what everything costs and how long it took me. This is the most fun, easy, gratifying DIY. I am a finished project kind of a girl. And for me, like the work to get to it is so like cumbersome and troublesome. But it's not. I'm just being impatient with wanting things to be finished. But I think that this really does give the payoff that I was looking for. And if you want to know how to do it yourself with this one, stick around and get started with me. So here are all the supplies that we're starting with. This is a judgment-free zone, like I say all the time. So yes, everything's a bit of a mess in here. My dogs are worse than the kids when they were little, and they just take their toys and leave them all about. And somehow one of them wound up with my shoe, whatever. But this is everything. Like I said, it cost me for the florals and the greenery about $90. Everything was about 40% off, and I bought way more than I needed. So everything that you see here is going to be able to make two, maybe 2.5 of these arrangements that you're going to see. And then the floral foam cost me $14.99. Those things sometimes go on sale too, so everything is really budget friendly. If you just wanted to buy just enough, I will put in the description box below for you just all of what you'll need to make this kind of arrangement, depending on the flowers, depending on the greenery. That could change. I'm just going to let you know what it costs for me to do a single one of these based on the total cost for everything. Enough rambling. Here we go. So essentially, all we're going to do is start out with our greenery, and we're just going to place it wherever we feel like placing it because this is our thing to do, and we're going to do it. And if you don't want to use hot glue, or if you don't have a hot glue gun, just take the pointy end of the green and stick it in real good there. But where I do think hot glue or glue dots, something that's going to be an adhesive are going to work for you, is when you want to place it specifically. So I want it to fall naturally, but then there's places where I want to give a little bit of flourish. So I would use hot glue or some kind of glue, maybe an E6000 or E3600. I don't know what it is. My husband keeps calling it different names. He fancies himself a comedian, and it serves to do nothing but confuse me. So the main thing that you're going to do on this first step is add your greenery everywhere where you want it before you start to add your flowers. Because what you're going to find is that you are going to use less of that greenery and make this more cost effective by not putting it all over and overwhelming it with the greens, but putting it in places where you will be able to then find spots to hide the extra foam showing and put those big floral heads that you have on there in this next step. Then after you do that, you're going to use your large floral heads to fill in those bare spots. And that's why using a larger flower is going to make this a more cost-effective, budget-friendly thing to do, because I'm not going to need as much greenery and I'm not going to need as many flowers, because those large floral heads are going to cover up a lot of that space. So from here, it's just going to be a lot of mix and repeat. You're just going to keep going back and forth with all of that, adding your flowers in whatever way makes you happy and strikes your floral fancy. It's all about what you want and how it looks beautiful. So like I said, a lot of mix and repeat, and then you just kind of do it however makes you happy. Whatever starts to look good to you. This is not about form. This is about flow. It is about what looks beautiful to you. And like I said, I'm a finished product kind of a girl, so I'm not going to bore you with all of the little minute, I placed here, I placed there, because sometimes that can be a little bit boring. So let's just get to the good stuff. You ready, sugar? And here is our finished product. I think it looks really lovely. I really like the contrast between the pinks here and the pinks here in the space. I think it looks great. I am going to add one more thing to the top of the wall here, because I'm really trying to tie in the black. I was contemplating sanding down this cute little couch that my husband made for me into the natural wood, and my daughter was like, why would you do that when you have the black in the curtains and the black in some of the accents? Just like leave it and let it be. Give yourself less work to do. So I gave myself less work to do, and I'm going to take this pediment that I have here and put it up there, and then I will show you once that is done, because the office is starting to kind of come together. I don't know what I'm doing with the couch. Like, I need to find actual twin size bedding. I do love this cute little throw that I got, but I just recently weaned the dog from laying on the bed because he turned this mattress into a hot steaming pile of trash. But we cleaned it, we got a cover for it, and we put new sheets. So it is wonderful now. All that said, I do love to make my spaces look beautiful and put together, and just like me, that is what I did with this. And if you like this bougie but budget-friendly DIY and want to see more, let me know down in the comments below. I don't do a whole lot of videos like this because I just don't know what people want to see when it comes to that. But I am a big, huge DIYer. I used to run my own interior design business. Never actually formally trained, but just have an eye and love to make things look beautiful and make things look pretty. So if you would like to see some more home DIYs that are bougie but budget friendly, let me know down in the comments below and I will do that for you. Because here's the thing, a floral piece like this could easily cost you like $200-300. I think I spent total all in. The floral foam cost me $14.99 and I got 2 of the long floral foam bars. It's just the dry styrofoam. All of the florals were 40% off. So I think I spent a total on everything for the flowers of like $90, but I didn't really need all of them. So that's going to be able to be used in other projects like down the line. I love that for this, because then if I'm having an event or something, I can just pull that out, pop it on a table, make a tablescape, and not worry about having to spend more money on other stuff. Or if I want to put it somewhere else in the room, I've got the flowers to do it and it'll all match and be super cohesive. But aside from that, I'm talking and I'm making this video longer than it should be. I just like to make things look beautiful. And if you like to make things look beautiful too, but you want to do it on a budget, come on back, sugar, and I got you. And I will see you in the next video.